They're already open.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the now known as No Apologies podcast. Yes, we renamed it because Iftism Talks was probably not the best name that we think about it. So, I don't really care, but other people cared. So, yeah.
Most people don't care.
There was quite a few people that cared, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we renamed No Apologies. So I'm not sorry about the previous name. I'm gonna touch you.
No.
We'll see. I don't know how I feel yet. So today we are going to be reacting to a short little video, discussing did Hitler really kill himself, or do we think he's a liar? What do you think, Riley?
Do you think he's a liar?
Yeah.
I don't think he's the one that lied about it. I think it was
No, he did.
the U.S. military that lied about it.
I don't think it was the U.S. military that lied about it. I think it was
Or
the Nazis that would
The
have lied
Nazis,
about it.
whatever. Someone lied about it. I don't think it was
So,
Hitler himself,
okay.
though.
Shut up. Let's do this.
April 30th, 1945. Berlin is falling. Inside a bunker beneath the crumbling Reich Chancellery, Adolf Hitler reportedly ends his own life with a gunshot.
Oh,
The war
if
is
he
almost
killed himself,
over.
how did he shoot
The
2
monster
rounds?
is dead.
This is already
He
stupid.
remember, he shot himself in the foot.
Or is he? Because ever since that day, a single question has haunted historians, conspiracy theorists, and curious minds alike. Did Hitler really die in 1945? Let's dive in. According to official accounts, Adolf Hitler and his longtime companion Eva Braun committed suicide in the Führer bunker on April 30th, 1945. He shot himself. She took cyanide. Their bodies were reportedly burned in the garden outside the bunker by loyals.
That's what what I was thinking of, because no one found it. They were burned before anybody got there by.
Yeah.
But wait, hold up. What did it say?
Staff.
Loyal staff. They were burned by loyal staff before anybody else could see it.
Supposedly. I thought
Loyal staff burn the bodies before anyone could.
Hitler
Confirm.
killed his wife.
I thought so too.
I didn't realize she took cyanide.
I knew one of them. I thought he shot her and then took cyanide. Well, no, clearly, they're uncultured. They've clearly never seen Family Guy. Peter Griffin killed both of them and the dog. Have you not seen that episode?
I have not.
Or
Not
that
yet.
skit?
I've seen a lot of the episodes, but not that one.
That skit, at least.
Family
I don't know
Guy's
if it's an
funny.
entire episode. I've just seen clips of that.
It's dumb, but it's funny.
But anyways, yeah,
I really-
that doesn't sit right with me that
Yeah.
some loyal staff burned his body before anybody could confirm that he was dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. There's this thing called underground tunnels that a lot of places have, actually, like a lot of places have,
Mm-hmm.
and be convenient if he happened to have something that he could go through underground where no one could see him, to get even a country over to an airfield or something where he could take a plane to, I don't know, like that one place where all the Nazis went, Argentina. Just gonna throw that out there.
It's not crazy to say that Hitler didn't actually kill himself.
No, I believe parts of both sides. There's some convincing arguments that he did, and there's some convincing arguments that he didn't. So,
Yeah, I
don't know.
fully buy into this theory. I also fully buy into the Epstein did not kill himself. And Elvis did not die when Elvis supposedly
Nah,
died.
he's that one dude in this insane asylum.
Yeah.
That his DNA matched his parents.
Yeah,
Elvis's
and he
parents'
kept
DNA,
saying he
and
was
he was
Elvis.
claiming that he was Elvis, and like his DNA matched Elvis's perfectly or whatever.
Yeah, what if Elvis had a brother that...
That's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe
No
he was
one
like
knew
a
about.
twin brother, because he looked concerningly like Elvis too.
Very similar.
So it was like, couple years,
No.
some insane asylum activities and nutrition could probably
Yeah.
change your appearance a little bit, but whatever.
Or maybe his brother was the one that died, and Elvis ran away. But
claim
then
that-
years later, Elvis wanted to Still, the twins' DNA won't match perfectly.
No, well,
but they also
did he DNA test him to Elvis at all? I can't remember.
Well, no.
This is only a 4-minute video, so we'll touch on that next. Let's stay on.
I'm just trying to make the video longer without.
Yeah, we'll go to the we'll do the Elvis theory next because that's also that's a pretty convincing one. Yeah. Plus, this is 4 minutes. So. Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
When Soviet troops arrived shortly after, all they found were charred remains. The Soviets claimed they.
The
thing with a war is there's a lot of dead people everywhere. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I've never been in war personally, but there's just I don't know. I'm gonna say a lot of dead people around, but Berlin had been getting
that was burning
bombed
to the ground.
Yeah, been getting bombed a lot. I'm sure they were probably able to find somebody, or even if it had to do with loyal staff.
Do they even have the technology to DNA match them?
Sorry, bro. You gotta go. Okay. Who?
Or even if they had a dead body.
That's what I'm saying. Either they were well, that house just got bombed. Let's go just grab one of them, or Hitler was just hey, what's a German name? I don't know. Mr. German man.
Hey, Adolf.
Mr. Other German dude, come here. And then just burned his body instead. Schnitzel, come here. Just throwing that out there.
Dental fragments confirming Hitler's identity.
Dental fragments.
That's what we're going with.
That's
dental.
The part of probably one of the easier parts of your body too to remove, without serious side effects. Is probably a couple teeth. If I had to guess, I ain't no doctor or dentist.
Yeah, it's very possible he just pops some teeth out.
Or charred remains, teeth. I feel like if you get burned, your teeth probably going too, right? So what's to say that if you light them on fire,
if your bones are burnt, your teeth are gonna be burnt.
Yeah, and then here's a tooth, just set it on the pile. Just throw that out there too. That doesn't. And how do they have the technology then to really confirm anything?
Yeah, they don't.
I don't know. To be fair,
I don't think they did.
To be fair,
they had big bombs by
during the Civil War, Abraham Lincoln could have sent a fax to samurai to help in the Civil War. So I'm not gonna jump to any conclusions about DNA testing and dental matching.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that is a legit thing.
I know.
So,
There was also a point in time, I believe Pocahontas could have gone in a submarine with Shakespeare, I think. It might not have been Pocahontas.
I don't know.
I don't think it was Pocahontas. That was a while ago.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But, yeah, just, that's also cool. That's also a weird thing to think about, that Lincoln could have sent a fax to samurai to help in the Civil War. Well, the Confederates were using...
How does a fax machine work? I'm too young for this.
I don't actually know how a fax machine works, but... Alright, anyways. Yeah, dental records, or not dental records, dental matching or whatever they said is probably the least convincing argument they could have had, but whatever.
But that's where the mystery begins. Because the Soviets kept much of this evidence secret for decades. And that silence, it fueled something powerful. Conspiracy. In the chaos of post-war Europe, rumors spread. Had Hitler escaped Berlin? Was his death a carefully staged delusion? Here are just a few of the most persistent theories. 1. The Argentina theory. Many believe Hitler fled Germany and found refuge in South America, particularly Argentina.
I've never watched this video, I swear.
No,
my first thought was he went to Argentina.
That's what makes sense.
Because that's where a lot of them went, and then I think parts of Africa too. But I could be wrong about that one.
Okay, but the thing about the tunnels is that I feel they would have found the tunnels.
Yeah, but I also don't know that it had tunnels because, he was pretty well known throughout Germany. He could have just taken back roads.
That's true.
And people wouldn't have batted an eye.
Yeah.
I understand that they're in the middle of a war and the Allied forces are closing in on Germany. But if you just hop in a car real quick
I mean, he definitely could have gone out.
And the other thing too is like hidden tunnels.
Yeah.
Like there is some ways that I've seen that are like I've heard a lot of theories about like maybe there was tunnel. Also, did anyone actually explore his bunker, or was it collapsed by the time that anyone got there?
That's very possible. Because there could be tunnels under the.
I think I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, there's a picture of U.S. soldiers standing on the remains of his bunker. It could be a different bunker, but I want to say it was the one that he supposedly this all went down in.
Yeah.
And it's like bombed out, and they're like standing on like the above ground portion of it. If it's bombed, what's to say that there wasn't something underneath of it that got filled in when it hit or something? Because like stuff can collapse, and so. I'm not saying there's a giant underground road, just like a small tunnel that you could like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's very possible, yeah.
But that, or even if it's like even if he just drove away.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we were occupying. This is Berlin, right? That's where it was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I don't think we were occupying Berlin at the time.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it said Soviets showed up shortly after, so probably like, I don't know, a day or two, if I had to guess. Yeah. If there's still charred remains.
I imagine it wasn't the U.S. U.S. wasn't there.
No, we were. Because I think, when was... I'm trying
and it's very possible the Soviets just didn't want to speak up about anything.
Yeah. Charred remains. Okay, not ashes. Charred remains. Now that I'm thinking about this, that could mean that there's still a skeleton, which means there could still be teeth.
Right.
But even at that, like, if you go back to, you go back to, George Washington. His teeth, he took slave teeth and just replaced them. Like he could have done something like that where you just kind of like, I'm gonna shove that in you.
Yeah,
like,
I mean...
I don't know. I'm still hung up on that whole, like, I feel like replacing a tooth isn't that hard.
Yeah.
But whatever. Anyways.
I mean, it's... Yeah, I don't know. It does make sense.
Yeah, but... Alright.
Why Argentina? Because hundreds of Nazis actually did. Adolf Eichmann and Josef Mengele both lived there for years. Witnesses claimed they saw a man resembling Hitler in the Andes. One declassified FBI document even mentions a tip from someone claiming Hitler was alive and well in Argentina. 2. The skull mystery. In 2009, a DNA analysis of a skull fragment held by the Russians for decades, claimed to be Hitler's, revealed something shocking. It belonged to a woman, not a man. This raised new questions. If that wasn't Hitler's skull...
2009? Why are we just now... in 2009 testing this?
It's because Russia didn't want to.
Or is this when it was released? They could have tested it previously and just released it.
This is when Russia.
Crazy. That's 15 years ago. We were born 2009. That's 15 years ago.
That might have been when Russia was willing to give up stuff.
Yeah, that's the other thing I'm thinking. But anyways.
What did the Soviets really recover? 3.
Like I said, though.
Escape.
Okay, one second. Pausing this really quick one more time. Like I said, they could have just found some random person in a bombed out building, and they're like, you just burn that one.
And they wanted Hitler to be dead, and so they could have just... It could have just been wishful thinking where they were like, oh yeah, Hitler has to be dead because...
Yeah, and then test it later on when they had the technology to like really confirm anything with it.
Yeah.
How do you get that from... never mind.
Other stories suggest Hitler escaped via submarine. Records show German U-boats reached South American shores even after the war officially ended. Some believe Hitler used one to vanish into obscurity. Are these just stories? Maybe. But here's the thing. The lack of a publicly verified body, the Soviet secrecy, and the chaos of war created the perfect storm for myth-making. Why do these theories persist? Because we crave closure. And when we don't get it, our minds fill the gaps. And it's not just about Hitler. It's about how we remember history. Conspiracy theories thrive when truth is hidden or vague.
It's true.
But here's the danger. Believing in fantasy too much distracts us from reality. Why we debate whether Hitler escaped, we can forget the real horrors he caused and the importance of ensuring such evil never rises again. Whether Hitler died in that bunker or on a beach in Argentina, the impact of his actions didn't vanish with him. So, did Hitler really die in 1945? The truth is, probably. But the shadows he cast, they still linger. Let history be a lesson, not a mystery. If you found this fascinating, make sure to like.
The thing that gets me the most is people saying, like, the FBI tip that somebody had spotted what could be Hitler, or whatever it was.
In Argentina.
In Argentina, where there was already, like, a high
speculation.
Amount of Nazis.
Yeah.
The U-boat escape that went to South America. Like, there's a lot of things that line up in timelines. It's like,
people claiming that there was submarines showing up on...
Even after the war.
Yeah.
And then Nazis already occupying, not occupying, but being in Argentina. People saying they saw Hitler in Argentina. And then the fragments they found claiming to be Hitler's were a woman's.
Yeah, like... I mean, if you look at a map, where's Argentina?
South America, I think.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Argentina's all the way down here, right?
Yes.
Germany's up here.
What's the closest? Does Germany... Yeah, no, they definitely could.
They very well could have just got in a submarine. Here's a better one. Germany very well could have...
Okay, Germany has a coast.
Yeah.
Which
means...
I mean,
D-Day.
Yeah. That was in... Yeah.
So he very well could have took a submarine to Argentina.
Yeah, because all you had... And Argentina... Where's Argentina? Argentina also appears to have a coast. So he literally could have just, like, appeared in Argentina. Ain't nobody gonna know. So,
especially since there was people saying that they saw...
Yeah. What could be Hitler?
And submarines showing up on the coast of Argentina.
And, like, documented... Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
I believe this, even after watching this video, even after him saying, like, he most likely did, I believe this more now than I did before.
I already believed it.
I did too, a little bit, but it's like, let's finish this out real quick.
And hit the bell icon. We dive deep into the hidden chapters of history every week. And
okay, let's watch.
Wait, go unfold real quick. Yeah. Go down. We would like to give credit to Dark History.
I'm not going to subscribe, but I'll like the video.
Yep.
Give him one more like. No,
he only has 28 likes. That's kind of sad.
A little bit. Okay, and then there was one, the truth about Hitler's suicide. Let's see this. This one looked...
What if I told you Hitler had no choice but to kill himself? In April 1945, the Soviets were already in Berlin. Hitler knew the end was near. If captured, he'd face trial, humiliation, and certain death. But there's a theory. Some believe his suicide was premeditated, not out of fear but control. He didn't want to be a trophy for the victors. He wanted to disappear on his own terms. While some claim he escaped to South America, evidence says otherwise. The Soviets found remains, but kept it secret for years. It was checkmate, and Hitler made the final move. What if I told you Hitler had...
Hey, I go crazy.
Yeah, but those remains
weren't his stuff. Is there anything else? Like another short video? How to upset a Nazi. Okay, well...
I think we're good on this.
Yeah. All right. Let us know down in the comments or whatever what you guys think about Hitler's suicide, because that's crazy.
That is.
I don't know about that. Okay.
Are you able to do polls?
I don't know.
If you're able to do polls,
when we do like a podcast episode later, we'll talk about that and what we learned in this video, and I'll do a poll on that because I can. I know how to do it on that. No, this was for the YouTube channel.
Oh, this is just for the YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
But okay, now we're doing what do you call it?
Elvis.
Yeah, well, obviously Elvis, but Elvis.
Conspiracy theory. That's it. That'll get it.
Yeah, they're all gonna know I'm stupid. I pushed the wrong conspiracy theory.
That's a long video. Just a short one. Just a short, if possible.
Insane asylum. Insane asylum. Is that right? That looks right.
Yep.
Guy. Perfect. Insane asylum guy.
Watch that one.
Do you know the Elvis Presley theory? If you didn't know, Elvis Presley died in 1977, but his death is actually a lot more mysterious than everybody thinks. What's really weird is that the Presley family will not release the evidence of Elvis's death until 2027, 50 years after Elvis's death. So we really don't know the full evidence yet. But what a lot of people don't know is that there's a man named Jesse.
So there's no evidence of him actually of dying. This is just his family just claims that he died.
Well, is there no evidence, or is it that they're not releasing all of the evidence? One second. Jesse Guerin? Okay, we're gonna do that. Jesse Guerin. Jesse Guerin. Oh. Spelled it wrong. Whatever. Honestly, did he really know? Oh, okay. Jesse Presley. Did he really die at birth? So, that
was
curious.
the name of his... Okay, watch this one.
Now I'm curious. The name of his twin brother that died at birth?
Upgrade to new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
Welcome back to Celebrified, where we dive into the most fascinating celebrity stories. Today, we're uncovering a poignant chapter in the life of Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, that touches on mystery, tragedy, and conspiracy. Stay with us to explore the truth about Elvis's identical twin brother, Jesse Presley. Elvis Presley, universally hailed as the king of rock and roll, remains one of the most legendary figures in entertainment history. His larger-than-life image goes beyond just blue suede shoes and hits like Burning Love. Many details about Elvis's life, particularly his family affairs, remain lesser known. For a period, his estate was in disarray, though efforts by his ex-wife, Priscilla Presley, and his daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, have been made to restore its glory. Meanwhile, his granddaughter, Riley, has carved out a successful career in acting. A lesser-known aspect of Elvis Presley's life is that he was born with an identical twin, Jesse, who tragically died at birth. This heartbreaking event
I want to know his middle name.
enduring impact
Supposedly.
shaping his emotions and perhaps even his musical expressions throughout his life. The bond between twins, often deeply intuitive and strong, suggests that Jesse's absence was a shadow that followed Elvis as he navigated the peaks and valleys of his meteoric fame. As of February 18, 2022, Elvis's status as a cultural icon remains unshaken, solidifying him as a perpetual source of fascination and conjecture.
Can you imagine if his brother didn't die? Like, even if this conspiracy is true, whatever, but if it isn't true, what if he didn't die? Like, can you imagine being in the shadow of your twin brother who happens to be the king of rock and roll?
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know if you know who this is, but there's a kid named Cooper Flagg. He went first overall in the NBA this year.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Last year he played college ball, and last year he reclassed, and so he was going to be a senior, but instead he went straight into college. He has a twin brother, and his brother's not as good as he is, and it's a significant difference. Can you imagine just constantly being in the shadow of your twin brother?
Yeah, that's gotta be.
Like, it sucks if it's an older brother.
Family dinner's gotta suck.
But like twin brother, ugh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Even 45 years following his demise. Among the more sensational ideas is the belief by some of his most
That's
enthusiastic
chick.
fans
No.
It's Elvis.
A conspiracy that intriguingly implicates his deceased twin, Jesse. The theory unfolds with the claim that Jesse Presley did not actually perish at birth. Rather, it is suggested that he was surreptitiously kept out of the public spotlight, at times stepping into the limelight as a body double for Elvis. These conspiracy theories, as captivating as they are, lack robust evidence to support their claims. While they fuel the imaginations of some passionate followers,
I don't believe
no
this one.
substantial proof exists to support the idea that Elvis or Jesse continues to live on, except in the beloved memories of those who adored them. This
What's wrong with that bear?
that often surrounds legendary figures long after they have left the public stage. Elvis Presley's origins were steeped in humble beginnings, a stark contrast to the vast wealth his daughter, Lisa Marie.
Okay.
This is a dumb video.
Yeah, I don't like
Back
it.
to the other one that we watched. Just click on that one again.
Yeah.
You know the Elvis Presley theory? You didn't know Elvis Presley died in 1977, but his death is actually a lot more mysterious than everybody thinks. What's really weird is that the Presley family will not release the evidence of Elvis's death until 2027, 50 years after Elvis's death. So we really don't know the full evidence yet.
27.
But what a lot of people don't know is that there's a man named
That's
Jesse
been a couple
Garrett
years.
who claims that he's Elvis Presley, but nobody believes him because he's a patient in a mental hospital. So one
That was-
doctor named Dr. Hinton that worked at Jesse's hospital was really skeptical of Jesse and decided to DNA test him, and the results were shocking. So after all the testing, what's crazy is that they found that Jesse's DNA actually matched Elvis Presley's DNA. Hello?
It's an Elvis Presley
You know the
sandwich.
Elvis Presley theory?
That's it. That's cool.
So it matched his DNA. Okay. Google. What was Jesse Presley's middle name? What was Jesse Presley's middle name? Jesse Garen Presley. Jesse. Oh wait, hold up. The dude that claimed to be Elvis, his name was Jesse Garen. Right. His twin brother was named Jesse Garen Presley. So okay, I have two theories now.
Yeah, there's two.
What if Elvis Presley, didn't die? He got tired of fame, changed his identity to Jesse Garen, okay? Took his brother's first and middle name, getting rid of the Presley name.
Right.
Or, second, what if it is his brother who didn't die, and he was just like, I don't know, had some condition at birth that made him mentally unstable, and he got put in that. His twin brother, his DNA would match relatively.
I
I'd
looked it up
imagine.
and it's almost 100%
Almost 100%.
for twins. Yeah. Almost.
The thing I'm curious about though would be him taking his twin brother's first and middle name and making that a new identity.
That would make sense.
Okay, now let's look up what
Or it's
Jesse
very-
Garen. Jesse Garen's middle name.
It's very possible his family wanted the money, and so
Jesse Garen's middle name.
it's very possible his family wanted the money, and so they faked his death and hid him away. That's possible too.
Yeah.
They didn't have the heart to kill him. They wanted the money.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's just weird to me that the dude that claimed to be Elvis Presley is Jesse Garen, but his brother is Jesse Garen Presley. I 100% believe that those two are related somehow, if not the same person. That's
Yeah.
either his twin brother or him. It's
Yeah.
one of the two. I just don't
Has
know.
to be.
I don't know who to believe which one though.
Yeah, I mean,
Let's watch another one of these shorts real quick. Man.
The man who has proof he's He's actually Elvis Presley. At the age of 42, the world lost the king himself. But even though many people believe that he faked his own death, there hasn't been any conclusive proof until now. Recently, a man who was a psychiatric patient claimed to be Elvis. Of course, no one believed him. And eventually, the therapist attending to him told him to go take a DNA test to prove if he really was Elvis. However, after the test results came back, not only did Jesse's DNA match up to Elvis's DNA, but also to both sides of his parents as well. What's even more intriguing is that Elvis actually had an identical twin, reportedly said to have passed away at birth. And interestingly enough, his name was Jesse Garon Presley, the same name as the patient. Is it possible that upon Jesse's death, the bodies were swapped, and the real Elvis assumed the role of Jesse? What do you think about this startling revelation?
I am Elvis. Why won't you believe me?
The man who has proof he's
I mean,
it would make sense, because you can get... I'd be curious. This is just me thinking. What if he went into like almost protective custody, right? And they gave him a name change, but let him assume the role of his twin brother, first and middle name as his first and last name. So he just became Jesse Garon. Through but all the documents and everything changed, and then he got put into a psych ward or something, or insane asylum or whatever.
Yeah, like it's like.
Because you're telling me the government don't do some sketchy stuff.
A witness protection type thing.
Yeah, because he got pretty well known.
Yeah.
And so something tells me like there's parts of that too where they might be willing to help you kind of get away from all that at a cost or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's like I said. That's just me. And I don't know how the government works, so don't quote me on any of that either. But like, I wonder if maybe it was like a official thing that just isn't announced.
Mm-hmm.
Let's watch. I'm curious. I'm gonna watch a couple more of these shorts. Oh, hold on.
The sad reason you can't go upstairs at Elvis's home, Graceland.
Even if I'm dead, nobody will go upstairs.
During Presley's lifetime, he expanded the mansion from its original 10,000 square feet to around 17,000 square feet. Presley's private space was on the second floor. A few years after Presley's death, Graceland opened its doors to public, and mostly ever since. One section of the house has been left entirely behind lock and key, even for presidents and high-ranking foreign officials. The reason given is that Graceland's second floor is where Presley's master suite is located, and even during his lifetime, it was a restricted area. This was one of the few places where the incredibly famous singer could get some privacy, and only those closest to him were permitted to enter. That's not the only factor, however. Famously, Presley died in the bathroom just off the master suite. That's a major reason why no one is allowed up there. Rumor has it that the interior of the space remains unchanged from the moment Presley took his last breath. The sad reason you can't go upstairs at Elvis's home, Graceland.
Even if
I wonder if it's restricted, so that way no one finds out that. Wait, hold on.
This is the only guy that ever visited Elvis Presley's mystery second floor. Before passing away, Elvis set his house to be completely closed for anyone to visit, especially his master bedroom and bathroom, where he passed away. After a few years, the mansion was open to the public. But still, one part of the house was forbidden for everyone. It was his master bedroom and bathroom.
I'm curious what it's like up there. Like, do the people that
such as Barack Obama,
are having
Donald Trump, Beyonce,
the people that have the house now or whatever that opened it to the public, do they go up there and like clean it, or is it just dusted? Like, is there just dust covering everything?
Imagine there's dust everywhere.
Like, I'm curious about that. Like, is it kept up there? Like, are there people that go up there, like family members? So they said people closest to him, so maybe that's who's open it to the public.
Very rarely, I'd imagine.
But like, I wonder. That has nothing to do with this. I'm just curious.
and Jay-Z. However, Presley's closest family relatives were allowed the access, such as his daughter Lisa Marie Presley. When she married actor Nicolas Cage, he was granted the access to the second floor of the house. One day, while having dinner with Lisa in Elvis's house,
pressing was a giant creep. Huh.
Alright, well,
That's interesting.
I think that's good on the Elvis thing.
Yeah. Once again, let us know down below what you think about both the Hitler theories and press Elvis and Jesse Darren.
Also, suggestions are great.
Yes.
Anything wanting to be reacted to, songs, theories, trailers, whatever.
Yep. Anything.
Comment it.
Suggestions are nice. We get more episodes out that way when we have an idea on what to go on, and we're not just taking shots in the dark. Plus, then it's something you guys actually would enjoy, and not just us.
Yep.
Yapping about two people that may or may not be dead. So
yeah. I do think this was our best episode yet.
Yeah, I think we'll see. But all right, well, have a good rest of your day and
or night.
Or night whenever you're watching this, and we'll see y'all later. You got anything else?
If it's late, go to bed.
Yeah, if it's like 12:10, like it is right now, go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
You need it.
Yeah. Especially if you're bored enough to watch this, go to sleep.
Go to sleep. The better thing to do than this. Go to sleep.
Yeah. Or if you're my dad in the car, hi dad.
Hey.
But all right.
Well, peace out.
Goodbye.